slipped away. What if I kept going? What if I don't get off tonight? What if I ride this to the edges, through the darkness to the light? Could I find you there? Could I find you there? If I slipped away. What if there's no answer? We're all just hearts that have to fight through the dangers of the rapids, through the darkness to the light. Could I find you there? Could I find you there? If I slipped away.
Hello, good morning, chat. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Good morning. I'm a vampire. Wow, new glam. Wow. And they were all very surprised by this. Babos.
Stacking up problems that are so unnecessary. Wish that I could slow things down.
Babos.
Wanna let go, but discomfort in my hand.
Wow.
And I drive
Bubbles.
myself crazy, thinking everything's about me. Yeah, I drive myself crazy, 'cause I can't escape the gravity. I'm holding on. Why is everything so heavy? Holding on.
right. Good morning. We're gonna try to do patch and get it done quickly so that we can be done with it. Also, just don't feel like role-playing today, so there's that. I just don't feel like much. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Ah, Alice, your timing could not have been better. If you have a moment, we have some things we'd like to share. Nodders. Excellent. We'll just have to wait for Yamati. She should arrive shortly. I don't remember any of the voices I did. Again, reiterating. Don't remember. No clue. Alice, glad to see you're here too. I think she had an accent, question mark. And speak of the devil, let's catch each other up, shall we? Right, I'll go first if nobody minds. I've been back into Yolal and spoke with Kona. I told him all about the records left behind by Gululja's mother, as well as Fiend's reappearance. We decided that I should remain in the dome until things settle down more. But while I'm Gululja's guardian, I'm also a foreign ruler. I'll have to take care not to appear as though I'm meddling in Alexandrian politics. That's all from me. I wish Kona was here instead of you. Sorry. I forgot how much I hate Uklamat. Like, with a passion. As for the rest of us, we've been keeping track of this new Sphene. She has been making regular appearances before the people. And each time she does, she encourages them to become endless. Alas, much else about her remains a mystery, including why she's chosen to reveal herself now. On our end, we've confirmed that only those wearing regulators have had their knowledge of Queen Sphene's death altered. Someone must have tampered with the devices to remove any and all memories of the event. Though we haven't yet identified the perpetrator, given recent events, Sphene is the chief suspect. Many believe that the Queen of Reason is alive and well, and remember her funeral as a memorial for those lost in the attack. Needless to say, this has proven confusing for those with more accurate recollections. We'll carry on with our investigation. I'll head to the Earth and Sky now and coordinate with our people there. Bow, 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 bow. There's one other matter. The highlights of this gathering, you might say. We'd like you to meet a certain someone. By all means, where's this person now? In the break room. She's unwell, and Ishtola and Alize have been tending to her. They'll be able to explain things. What? I want to see how she's doing, so I'll come too. Okay, kid. Alright, kid. Alright, kiddo. The break room is at the end of the hallway through that door. We can go whenever you're ready. I'm a vampire. I made myself a vampire. I'm about to eat everybody in this room. My bunnies are having a moment. Huh? What?
What is she doing here?
Oh my god, it's voice. Thank Jesus.
We just heard she was busy spreading talk of becoming endless among the Alexandrians. What's going on here?
She is not who you think she is. Not the Queen of Reason, who has made a miraculous return, but an individual of flesh and blood, possessed of a soul. We chanced upon her in living memory. but she collapsed before we could exchange words. We decided to bring her here for now.
Her body was suffused with lightning ether, which caused a debilitating paralysis. Ishtola reached out and informed me of her condition, and I came with epoxy as fast as I could. We're now waiting to see if the treatment was effective.
Judging by her appearance, the circumstances of our encounter, and her extreme ethereal aspect, I am all but certain that she is the one from whom the Endless Fiend was created. The original Queen Sphene of Alexandria.
What? But how can that be possible? The real Sphene died of illness 4 centuries ago.
I died. Whatever do you mean? I am not dead. I'm not. What is this place? Where is everyone? Otis and Zelenia? And who are you people? Calm down. We mean you no harm. You've been unwell, and it wouldn't do to strain yourself. Please, help me. I don't understand any of this.
Of course. But if I might confirm some things first. You are Queen Sphene of Alexandria, are you not?
Yes. Yes, I am.
And ere you awoke here, you were in another unfamiliar place. Is that correct?
I opened my eyes and saw a strange, dark room. Outside, there were towering buildings, clad in electrope.
You slumbered at the heart of that city for many years, within a facility called the Meso Terminal. Many things have come to pass during that time, some of which you may find upsetting. Are you sure you wish to learn of them?
In that dark room, there was an electrope casket designed to preserve its occupant in cold stasis. Until the terminal and its systems were recently shut down, that was where you were kept in all likelihood. Since the time of the Old Kingdom, for 4 centuries.
What? Do you speak true? I've been asleep for that long. 400 years.
Our records say that Queen Sphene succumbed to the rampant lightning energies unleashed during the storm surge. But it seems the truth is rather different.
I'm so lost right now. I'm so lost right now. What the fuck? I do not believe that you are lying, so please, tell me everything that has happened. Everything. So there's 2 Sphenes. There were 3 Sphenes. This is real Sphene. Original Sphene. Then there was Computer Sphene, made of Sphene's soul, question mark, or memories, question mark. Then we killed her. Then we shut everything down. Then real Sphene woke up, question mark. Then fake Sphene walks around doing fake Sphene things, question mark. What the fuck is this? What is this? Very well. But let us do so with care, lest we cause you undue strain. Now, while I should like more of us to assist, it isn't practical to gather everyone, so I will summon Grahatia and Kryl for now. Okay, I'll just go fuck myself somewhere else. Please be voiced. Don't make me do this. I don't want to do this. Oh no, she's sad.
I know this has all been a
thank
lot to
God.
take in, but how are you feeling? Physically, I mean.
Much better now, thanks to Yashtola and Alice's ministrations. In fact, I can scarcely remember the last time I felt so hale. I know not how to repay them, not only for coming to my aid, but for telling me about my kingdom besides.
I don't think they're ones to keep score. Isn't that right? She's known those two for a long time. You can trust in her judgment. Besides, you helped to prove that their treatment works here as well. With this success, they'll be able to help others in Alexandria who suffer from the same illness. Few things could make them happier.
I see. Full glad am I to know that we may cure the affliction after so long. So very long. I steeled myself, having been warned, but it's difficult to come to terms with everything.
Sphene? Maybe going out and seeing it would help. Alexandria as it is now.
Great idea! There's no substitute for seeing things with your own eyes. That said, there is a chance that you'll run into the other Sphene. Still want to take a look, even so?
It would be a lie to say I do not feel anxious, but I wish to walk among the people, to hear their voices and learn about their realm.
Dude, Spheneception is not really the vibe.
Truly, I would be honored.
Then allow us to show you the sights.
Thank you, Wuklamat.
Right? Thank you as well, Alice, for your kindness. The endless Sphene. You knew her, did you not? It may take time for both of us to come to terms with this situation, myself especially, but I recognize that I must. I may still be here, but the world I knew is gone. Yeah, it's pretty gone. It's been like 400 years, and then you're like half in my world now. It's kind of fucking weird. Before heading out, I should put on more suitable attire. There's a modern outfit among the items Shale has prepared for me, I believe. If you would wait outside, I should only need a moment. Alright, take your time. Alright. I mean, I don't mind watching you change. Ma'am. Making sure nobody watches you change by watching you change. What? Don't hum me. What is your problem? You all know I'm a watcher. What is wrong with you? Wow. Alice, why don't you just finish the damn game already, dude? What's your deal? Catch up. Catch up, dude.
Apologies for keeping you waiting. I've never worn such clothing before.
Oh my god, can I have your shorts? Those are cool as hell.
Oh, that really suits you.
I'm glad to hear that.
I like that entire outfit except the hood that's attached to that makes
before you
me
head out.
angry irrationally. I don't know why.
Circumstances being what they are, we thought it best to come up with a way to distinguish you from the other Sphenes, and we should probably settle on this now rather than later.
I suppose it could get pretty confusing.
First, we propose calling you simply Sphene. As for the former Queen of Reason, Endless Sphene should suffice.
What about the new one who's been addressing the citizens?
Despite being the spitting image of Endless Sphene, we know she's a different entity. So we were thinking of calling her a simulant, after imitation stones.
She doesn't even get an actual name.
See.
Just simulant.
Well,
Little
they're definitely
bitch.
not the same. And that's as good a way as any to draw a distinction. But what do you think, Sphene? Is that all right with you?
Rest assured, I have no objections. When I am in the city, however, I intend to keep both my face and name secret. For the people of today's Alexandria know only the Endless Sphene.
We're sorry to subject you to such ignominy.
No, I myself would rather not invite complications, so it is quite all right. Thank you for your concern, Shale. Let us be off then. I am in your capable hands.
That you are. First, we'll head to the entrance of Solution 9.
Good idea. We should start from scanning Port 9. I'll do my best to explain things.
Alright, little guy. Alright, little guy. Because I'm not explaining shit. So if you could do that, that'd be great. I'm not dressed for being in this city. I look too much like a vampire. Hold, please. Boom. Now I'm dressed for the city. Wow. What's this? Is this the... Nice tinker. Hey Alice, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begun, but Nayuni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Alright, side quest. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair, after all. What the fuck, Beetle? Yeah, it's basically cyberpsychosis. What the fuck, Beetle? You'd barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister, Eutrope, challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls in excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we've finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh, Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. Okay. Okay. You didn't know I could read? Get out of my chat. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Orgenetics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information, namely that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. That brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Okay. It would be risky, though. Dumb idiots. Yes, very. That's why we came to you before taking action. As Meta warned us, the president doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight, and caused, I burped, their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the president's ire by becoming grand champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested, as they are barred from fighting for a time. It wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Owie! Which is why it's important that we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrope, it feels nothing less than personal. Okay? To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Oh my god, my lovely honeybee! Oh my god, I love her so much. And it's not because she used her pheromones on me. Well, it might be. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Honeybee, love me. And now we wait. Going for waiting? My god, I love her so much. Please transform into a giant bee and sting me. So, what's this about then? I don't know how to be British. I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. energy drink. I'm drinking one of those right now. My stars. You're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. Save her! No! Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Truly? Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You'll find too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. Oh, you're a dumbass. Nice. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadian anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. So easy. Wow, okay. Alright. Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. She's just like, I don't like this job anyway. Oh my god, I love her song. While I have graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I've never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring. It's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? So, I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Oh my god, I love her so much. Oh my god. Oh my god! Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I might be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears. You're lifesavers. Oh my god. I love her so much. She really is something else. Honey. She's great. She's amazing. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. Do we have to? Because he was such a dickhead. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. I mean, we could just let him die, though. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in residential radius 9. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you think they knew when they put the Brute Bomber in the residential district 911? You think they knew what they were doing? I want to go this way. Maybe we'll wait to do that part. We'll do the MSQ part first. The lady wants to talk with Yamati, so while they're busy, I'll tell you about what we can see from here. Is there any place that interests you? There are so very many, I can't decide where to begin. That's a naked couch. dressed as a bunny. Then why don't we let Alice choose? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder resignations. Okay. Sure. Sure. The lady talking to Yamati just came back from Tuliolal. It was her first time since being trapped in the barrier 30 years ago. She has family in Alexandria now, so she had to return. But the train made it safe and easy for her to make the journey, and it's all thanks to everyone's hard work. Okay, the hood on her outfit looks a lot cooler with it when it's like over her head. There was once a railroad connecting Alexandria and neighboring Lindblom, but operations were suspended when relations deteriorated. Eventually, the tracks were removed entirely. To see that a railroad now connects us to our new neighbors is gratifying. Especially considering that our history began with war, and with Alexandria, the aggressor. In continuing to strive for peace, Tuliolal's leaders have shown the great magnanimity. And I can't help but be moved. There's lots of different shops at the Nexus Arcade, selling everything you need. It's always full of people out doing their shopping. The Endless Fiend gave Alice and Yamati a tour of the place. I remember watching them from a distance. Little watcher. The castle town I knew had a main thoroughfare that was lined with shops. Whenever I visited, the citizens would come and speak with me about matters great and small. Just like that lady is doing now with Wooklamont. In the government sector, there's a counter where citizens can get matched to jobs. There's also a soul exchange, but no one goes there much these days since there aren't many souls in circulation. I'm unsure how I feel about regulators and the treatment of souls as a resource. I understand the grief of those who have lost loved ones and the desire to escape the sorrow of death. Even so, I would never wish to forget my parents, Otis, Zelenia. I want to remember them all. I'm reluctant to impose my personal beliefs upon others, though. They really fucked up when they made the other Fiend, because she did not want any motherfuckers to remember shit. It's crazy. If you attune to Ley Node 9, you can teleport back here anytime you want. You can also use it to teleport to other locations in Solution 9. It makes it easy to get around. That's the mode of travel that utilizes aether currents, yes? We had the same in my time, but when the storm surge broke out, such nodes were sealed off to prevent enemy use. And after the war, the etheric balance across the entire world had collapsed. Not only was travel outside the barrier ill-advised, the act of teleportation itself had become dangerous. We had to abandon the nodes altogether. 'Tis heartening to see them available again for the use of one and all. That's it, right? Yeah. Damn, shiny looking kinda... The fuck? Shiny looking kinda... thick? What the fuck is this? Sheesh! Sorry about that. I got a little carried away with the conversation. It's alright. Alice and I told her about the places we can see from here. Really, that's great! Right then, why don't we stroll through the residential sector and then stop at the Mosaic? We can take a break there. I don't want to. I hate tours. Okay, now we're gonna go do the side quest. Multitasking. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. You're all so cute, I could eat you up. That's a lot of pussy. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? So much pussy. Why do they flock only to you? It's hardly fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. What the fuck? Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. And now you're a crazy cat man. Come on, little ones. Come to me. Yikes. Yikes. That man there is your tropes. I mean, that's the champion of the cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here. Ah! The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your horses kicked? You are Alice, the unenhanced warrior, yes? The Howling Blade, at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. He wants to fuck me. That's just a fact. He wants to fuck me. And that might be my wishful thinking, but it is probably a fact. Because everyone wants to fuck me. You'll be the whimpering blade when I'm finished with you. What the fuck? Dot, dot, dot. I'm trying to look cool, Teshi. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Wait, you don't wear one? Yana and her sisters were raised with similar values, as I recall, before adapting at Eurotrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in the battle, like every fighter except you. Damn. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Nodders. Surprised that I reviled heel like him and beloved face like me get along. Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of the Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Smile. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became the brute bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up! They don't need to know that! Nice. He's a shy little kitten lover. Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadian, to the president. That we do. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Alice. He wants to fuck me so bad. Holy shit. Everybody wants to. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my god. He wants me so bad. So what do you want? There's something you need to know. Meow, 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 meow. Lies. The president would never. I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis. And we're all surprised by that. What? That's nonsense. Ugh! Bruh? As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. I burped. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadian means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough! I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight! You little fuck. You little sneaky fuck listening to this conversation. You better... Ooh! We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Why did we talk to him immediately and not just wait? Like, why did we just spill it out immediately after that guy left like he wasn't gonna listen? Dude, your kittens need you. Chat, you guys haven't seen the new outfit, but I want it real bad. No, when you see it, you're gonna understand, okay? Hold on. I'm gonna show it to you first. I have to go to a market board. Tell me this isn't the coolest outfit. Look at this. I have a gun. I need this. It's so fucking cool, dude. Wow. I could be so hot and so sexy and so cool. There's also this outfit, but I don't really like this one as much. This isn't really my vibe. But I like it. Like, it's cool. It's just not really my vibe. It also doesn't dye the best. Like, it's okay, but it doesn't dye the best. I like the other outfit a lot, though. Uh, We've been walking for a while, so let's rest our feet, eh? Drinks on me. Sweet and Alice, the two of you go ahead and order first. I don't know what I want. I'm indecisive. You got booze?
So many different drinks. I can't decide. Ooh. I'll have this, please. A dayyyy coffee.
Of course. I should warn you, though. Dayyyy beans are an older variety known for their strong bitterness. Still want one?
The bitterness is the best part. Have you decided as well?
I don't like coffee and I don't like chocolate. I don't get a choice, so I get
Vegetable juice. Otis used to drink it all the time.
I'll have your drinks ready in a moment.
They're certainly well liked. It's a wonderful feeling, spending time with the people. But they're not my people anymore, are they? Their city, their way of life, even the ground upon which they tread. I am a stranger to it all. The weight of the long years is finally beginning to sink in.
Your Majesty, is that you?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I am not Queen Sphene, though I'm often told we look alike.
There you are! How many times have I told you not to go off alone? I'm sorry he bothered you, Mom. Come now, we're going home.
Bye, not Queen Sphene.
I do not know that boy, nor does he know me. No one does. Another harsh reminder that I have no place here. Yet, no matter how much things have changed, I am happy. I am. For Alexandria has endured. Our sacrifice was not in vain. even so, I cannot help but feel lonely.
I feel lonely too, Sphene. We should be besties, you and me, and then maybe we make a couple little Sphene babies or whatever. I don't know how that would work, but we'll figure it out. We can become scissor sisters. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I like her a lot better when she's not an evil bitch. Forgive me. I didn't mean to darken the mood. Still, I feel better for having shared my feelings with you. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not being much of a guide. I don't usually get approached this often. It's quite all right. The people have been through so much, it's only natural for them to seek comfort and a reassurance from someone they trust. Besides, I was able to relax with a delicious cup of coffee and have a lovely chat with Alice. I appreciate your understanding. Right then, where to next? We could take a look inside the Nexus Arcade, but it can probably wait for when we actually need something. In that case, let's head back to the recreation zone. There's plenty to see on TrueView. Game? Alright. Chat. I need... Chat? We have a problem. Chat, we have a problem. I need to go glam. I don't like any of my outfits. I'm sorry. I hate them all. I hate them all. It can't be helped, you know. Let's see. Oria's digging the biggest hole of her entire life right now. I'm not that bad. I am. I'm lying. I'm that bad. What's the vibe? Do I want to dress like a slut or... Come now, Chad. Don't be so dramatic. You all knew what you were signing up for when you joined my stream. You knew what was gonna happen. You know that I hate everything I wear. Chad, it's hard to choose things when life is like this, you know? Why is everything so difficult? Know what I mean? Okay, now I'm cute. Alright. Chat, you're being so cute and nice. Stop. Oh my god. Stop it. You're making me blush. Why does my face always look so fucking mad when I run? I look pissed off when I run, man. What the fuck? Not only Eutrope, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. Oh no. Good luck, Cinder. I don't envy you because Soot Black is good enough. Most of the time, unless you're planning to keep that glam for an extended period of time, using Jet Black is pointless. According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data from more genetics seems to support this, though it was only a hypothesis. The researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. For all her searching, Eutrope could only find one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I knew wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel like she's hiding something. Ah, I didn't like that sound. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that sound. Hello? Ah, alright, understood. That was Metem. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. Then best of luck with your next match, Miss Alice, and please be safe. Wait, right now? Wait, right now? Okay. How about we wait on that and we do some MSQ? He looks pale. We need to find a place for him to rest. Thank you. I was on my way to attend to some business when the memory of being killed here came flooding back. The danger has passed, I know, but the terror lingers. For all the comfort I've offered others in my work, I can't seem to comfort myself. What a vibe. Try as I might, I can't shake this fear. My courage has completely deserted me. Yeah, let me just rally you, I guess. You got this, buddy. Nailed it. First try. Thank you. I feel better already. Your encouragement was exactly what I needed. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Malachite, and I'm an usher. Eh? Oh. My God. An usher? They're the ones who came to those without long to live, right? But given everything that's happened, I expect your duties have changed. Duty. Fucking duty. That's right, we no longer attend to the dying. It is only after they have passed away in their family's care that we convey their remains to a government storage facility. Storage facility? What for? Henceforth, we must inter the deceased, but as the specifics are undecided, the bodies must be kept in cold storage for time being. I didn't know. I'd heard there were graveyards over by the submerged city, but like funerals, burial customs must be long forgotten. Did you have usher duties? If so, we could help. I'm not actually here in an official capacity, so I am loath to trouble you further, but since you asked, I shall explain why I've come. I've taken to delivering the personal effects of the departed to their families. Even though their memories have been entrusted to the cloud, I still remember where they once lived. The rule was to dispose of any belongings. To do anything else was strictly forbidden, but it saddened me to see them discarded like waste, so I began secreting away what I could. Of course, I understand that not everyone shares my sentiments, and I leave it to the families to decide what to do with these items. Some accept my deliveries, others reject them. Whether I'm doing the right thing, I cannot say, but I feel the families should be given the choice. Oh, they didn't have it before then. It's important to think about what people leave to us. I want to help. Do you want to help too, Alice? Not really. Not me saying I deliver shit all the time, bro. Please? Why am I like this? I don't want to. I'm truly grateful. Now, there are 4 items to be delivered here in the recreation zone. I leave them in your care. Bro, you don't even know us. In the meantime, I will head to the residential sector to make deliveries there. After you've finished, please meet me back here. I would like to know the family's reaction. No worries, dude. Because I know that all 4 of these items I'm gonna have to deliver because God forbid any of these fuckers do anything. You know, there have been people in Tulyolal who had similar episodes due to the trauma of the siege. Would you mind if I went with Malachite just to keep an eye on him? Only if you can handle those deliveries without me, of course. Please leave. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure he'll be happy for the company. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Nice. Some peace. Am I right? Some peace. Good. There was a freaking update for Discord that was like, do you want the overlay on? We're gonna force it on you. Sorry. I don't like the overlay. So there are 4 items in total to deliver. Right. 3 for people in Trueview, and 1 for someone over by the Neon Stein. Let's visit them in that order. Might I trouble you to do the talking, Alice? I fear my voice may betray my identity. Lead the way. We'll be right behind you. Why don't we let Galulja talk? He's a child. I want her shorts so bad, dude. Na 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 na. The way the buildings are all in a row reminds me of the old castle town. Lively as it is here, I can see why Oblivion can blend it. Can what? What did I say? The people around Trueview seem scary at first, but most of them are really kind. When I see someone passed out in the street now, I worry if they'll be alright. What do you... Does that mean you didn't worry before? What the fuck? Okay, never mind. Is there something you need? Here's a box. Ah, so Malachite sent you. He was very considerate when he offered to bring me the keepsake. He stressed that I didn't have to accept it if I felt uncomfortable. I see why some would say no, but I couldn't do that. Not when it's something that belonged to my parents, who I understand now I will never see again. Having spare souls won't save us from the inevitable. That's always been the case, but now I find myself wondering about this and that. Like, how much longer can I afford to muck around with my brothers? But I won't bore you with my ramblings. Thanks for bringing me the keepsake, and give my regards to Malachite. That's really depressing, dude. Little guy. Thanks for my depression. What is it? If you're trying to sell me something, I'm not interested. Oh, you brought the keepsake. Thank you. I've been looking forward to this, hoping that it might help me remember, but no such luck it seems. The owner is dead, and they'll never become one of these endless Queen Sween tell us about. It's a sad thought. Even so, I'm not sure I want to become endless myself. If they're made by putting your memories into a new body made of ether, doesn't that mean that you yourself still have to die first? The thought of not having to worry about souls was appealing, so I was happy to receive a Neo-regulator. But I've only had doubts since then. If Queen Sphene herself recommends it, I want to believe that all will be well, but still... Sorry, I need to clear my head. Alright. Oh, hello. Do I know you? Here's a box. So this is the keepsake. Truth be told, I've been wavering as to whether or not I should accept it. I mean, it belonged to someone that died. It's got me thinking about what we did to Tuliolo. I didn't even know that we'd killed so many of their people. Not until the funeral. What if they decide to retaliate? Yamati, Wuklamat would never do that. She and everyone in Tuliolo know that my father was to blame for the attack, not the Alexandrian people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you speak ill of your father. It's just, I can't stop worrying about death, and hearing that they're running out of Neo-regulators makes it worse. I don't know what to do anymore. You guys are fucking weird. That's everyone on Trueview. Let's go to the Neon Stein. Or... I don't want to do the raid yet. Bum, bum, bum. Huh? Are you talking to me? Here's a box. Damn, I'm so cute. Oh my god. Oh, right, this. I can't say it stirs any memories, but it does feel familiar somehow. You know, you look familiar yourself. Where do I know you from? Of course. You're the unenhanced challenger. No, champion. I can't stress how incredible it is that you've achieved what you've achieved without using feral souls. It's a genuine honor to meet you, though not for the first time, I realize. I mean, I cheated, like, to be fair. I have like 8 people instead of just me. Anyway. It was at the infusion station in the government sector, and it wasn't my finest moment, as you might recall. You yelled at Sveen, bro. Not cool. Naughty, naughty. I apologized, didn't I? I was so desperate then I wasn't thinking straight. Anyway, seeing as we're meeting properly now, the name's Lathander. I used to fight at the Arcadian, but not anymore. I took Queen Sveen's words to heart and found a new job, one where I can put my knowledge of physical conditioning to use. As you know, lots of people were badly hurt when the mechanical soldiers malfunctioned, and I've been assisting in their rehabilitation. It's not something I ever imagined myself doing, but here we are. Not many people can help others like you can. I think it's great what you're doing. Thanks. It's encouraging to hear that. There's this fellow who has to learn how to walk all over again. Becoming endless would solve his problems, but he's determined to overcome them the hard way, with the body he's got. Seeing that gave me a newfound appreciation for my own body. It's a gift from my parents, a sturdy thing that survived the arena, and I need to take better care of it. Is this supposed to be like an entire expansion where they tell me that I'm a lazy fuck and I should go outside and take care of myself? Because that's all I'm getting from all of this. And that's not very nice, because it's true. I'm the only blue-scaled Hubigo besides my father. Yamati once told me that. I don't know how my father felt about it, and there are times when it hurts to think about the things that we share. Still, I don't want to lose that. Even if I could look the same as an endless, I would never throw away this body. Most people would find it hard to do so, I imagine. Just the thought makes me feel uncomfortable about the whole becoming endless affair. But I need to get back to work. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for the delivery. Final Fantasy XIV Touch Grass Edition. Expansion. I really want her shorts. And I'm not gonna stop saying it. I believe that takes care of the deliveries. Thank you for taking charge, Alice. From what I've seen and heard, 'tis plain the people held their queen in high regard, and the simulant has exploited their love and admiration to win over so very many. Come, let us report them out to Malachite. He should be back at the north of the recreation zone. I mean, but also, what if? One second, chat. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. We've been awaiting your arrival, Alice. Allow me to show you to the green room. Oh no. Ah, she's here at last. He's squirting stuff everywhere. I hate this. What? What is this? That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. What? Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. I get to kill a Lala? Nice. We're gonna get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. No, thank you. Pass, actually. What the fuck? As you'll have surmised, they are your rivals in the cruiserweight division, and I understand you're already acquainted with the champion. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with a rousing combat, and make the very walls of the Arcadian shake with excitement. I hate this. The fighters in this division are characters too, but there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Ready, are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstarts cruiserweight campaign begin. I already miss Honeybee. Where is she? Come back. Honeybee! Honeybee! Right. Let's take a look at your first opponent. Please be the Lala so I can kill it. He's a frog? Oh my god. The verdant reveler, dancing green. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadian bouts he treats as parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains a heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Let me out. I don't want to be here anymore. I hate it here. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You just might be surprised by what follows. I don't want to. I'm trying to be serious. Now then, go and show that party animal you've got the moves of your own, and seize your first victory in the cruiserweight division. I... Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Know what I think about that, chat? Baboos. Wow, baboos. Baboos. Wow. Baboos. What's the level cap dungeon? They changed... Wait, what? They added a whole other section. Isn't a level cap dungeon just the same as an expert? I'm so confused. The expert dungeons are exactly the same, but they're like only from the max level dungeons. I'm so lost in the sauce right now. They've given me weird sauce and I don't like it and I'm lost in it. Yeah, maybe I wait. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna do the MSQ first. I don't know if I'm ready to dance, bro. Thank you for your assistance. With this, every delivery I had planned for today was accounted for. The reactions I received were mixed. While some were glad, others decided they didn't want the items after all. How was your experience? Everyone accepted their items, but they all felt very differently about them. One person couldn't remember the keepsake's owner, and another couldn't stop worrying about their own death. I see. It's difficult indeed to predict how people may behave when confronted with a reminder of loss. Of late, I've come to believe that we are, each of us, the sum of the moments we've shared with our loved ones. And when they passed away, and we lost our memories of these people, we lost a part of ourselves. It's a thought that saddens me to no end. If our memories of the departed are no longer to be entrusted to the cloud, I wish that those already taken could be returned to us. Well, my friends, I must resume my formal duties. My thanks again for your aid. Bum, bum, bum. Malachite speaks true. Our memories are what define us. They form the path we walked to be where we are. My endless self, I expect, was much alike to me in the beginning, but I cannot become like her, no more than she could become like me. For once our paths diverged, so too did our lives and experiences. That's true. Even if we start from the same place, we all have different journeys. At some point, things like our goals and our ways of thinking are bound to change. The Endless Fiend was one possibility, a version of myself who made choices I'd want to believe I never would. I'm beginning to come to terms with the fact that I did, though. Is that? Is it Sveen? It is. Sveen v Sveen. Sveen edition. The stimulant. Creepy. She was looking straight at us. If I didn't know better, I'd say she wanted us to follow her. I have a bad feeling about this, but we might not have another chance to figure out what she's up to. We're going after her, right? Wooklamot, you are so stupid. This is what you would follow the killer in a horror movie instead of running away. You dumbass. You dumbass. I have a bad feeling about this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The simulant headed into the street over there. The neon sign is that way. Let's hurry. And what am I as I follow Wooklamot? Am I not also a moron? If I follow an idiot to their death, am I also an idiot?
Not here. Let's press on, if only a little further.
Hey! Are you alright?
So she didn't die. Vexing, but expected.
That was about the strongest bolt we can produce within Everkeep. What now?
We obtain more precise measurements. Narrow the range of variables to avoid unnecessary trial and error. That is the most expeditious course of action.
I know that voice.
You there! Yes, you!
We have important business with you. We left something in your keeping, the key to interdimensional fusion. You will kindly return it to us, yes? Now that you mention it, the other way around may have been more appropriate. If I had the key, I wouldn't need to be cruel and turn away so many people. Far more than 5,000 could become endless and know eternal happiness.
What? You mean to steal ether from other worlds again?
All is for the sake of his experiments. Twas for that reason, you know, that the previous me created the Endless. I pity her. She was forced to attempt the impossible, to turn every soul who dies into an Endless, even though there's no end to them. Admittedly, that was part of the plan. Her desperation would drive her to claim the key and use it. And sure enough, she did just that. I know you had a soft spot for her, Lamachi. So for what it's worth, I'm truly sorry. Alas, we are naught more than pawns, pieces in his grand design.
Don't you dare make light of her love for her people. Don't you dare!
Strike me down if you wish. I shall be made anew. And I doubt many would look kindly upon the vow of resolve of Tuliolol if she attacked a neighboring queen, and not for the first time. Would you be willing to accept the repercussions?
Damn you!
You're speaking to me. Our goal is to usher in the next phase of mankind's evolution. Since time immemorial, life has used death to facilitate adaptation in an ever-changing environment. The old and infirm are weeded out, allowing the species to thrive. Generational succession. This has been our survival strategy. Yet, this strategy has long since reached its practical limit. It is outdated. It relies on progeny, which gives rise to unchecked population growth. Resources become scarce, invariably leading to conflict. All the while, death is ever present and robs our species of untold potential. Where man now stands in his evolution, bodies of flesh no longer make sense. What we must strive for next is carefully managed, eternal preservation.
Calyx! You're Calyx, aren't you?
You know him?
The young genius who had mastered electrope technology. He founded the scientific collective known as Preservation and devoted himself to developing a cure for the paralysis which plagued our people. Calyx! You always had your gaze set upon the future, and I know you do now. But I beg you, do not deceive the people of Alexandria. Do not manipulate them with this imitation forged from my memories. Well, how rude. Yet, whatever you may say, I'm the one whom the people regard as queen. You may have worn the crown for a few years, but now you are no one. Just a frail, fleshy version of me that could die at any moment. The kingdom has no use for such as you.
Our demand is simple. Surrender the key. Refusal will necessitate consequences.
Why did we walk into the very obvious trap? Are you alright, Alice? Forgive me, I was once able to use healing spells, but my long slumber appears to have sapped my magical reserves. It's frustrating to be so powerless, but perhaps I must accept my newfound limitations. Alexandria has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart, that they love. And although it is hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. You're a child. A child, an idiot, and someone who just woke up from a 400-year nap are gonna save this city? Oh my god, I have to do everything myself. Well said. And it just so happens there's something that only you can do right at this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a progeny who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in the admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here for centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Sphene. Did they? All while I was slumbering. The members of Oblivion have spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head back to the back room and tell them what's happened. Okay? This is not the right spot. I'm stupid. I followed this person. We're both dumb. I followed them for no reason.
We've heard what happened.
Nice.
So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphene, they have no intention of saving everyone. Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation without being swayed by emotion.
Carefully managed eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, If this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives.
Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do. Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting. When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal a terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
We just keep walking into traps, huh? We know that they're traps and we just keep doing it anyway because we're stupid. We don't think things through. We just go in. We're just guns blazing, ready to take on the world, huh? Okay. Let's walk into another trap, shall we? What could possibly go wrong?
That it is.
Absolutely nothing.
While I'm glad you're safe, we cannot allow his offense to go unanswered.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you. I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
Can I avoid taking Wooklamat? Can I keep her here? Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in this new Alexandria, but I will, slowly but surely. Right, I believe I've plotted a viable route for to the Foundation sector. As we don't have much information on the area, I'll come along and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time. Oh, you mean it? You mean it, you little shit? Because you said that last time and then you just fucking ran in. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Oblivion is fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Gululja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. Wow, wow, wow. With such dependable support here, we may embark on our mission. Come, let us head to the lift of the government sector. She said come. I come. Come. Shop, browse. Come. Bum, 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 bum. I come on command. This is a crowded elevator, guys. Excuse me. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so we have to transfer another way. If we take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sector, so be sure to follow her instructions. Okay. She's got a weird face. According to Shalja's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenetics. The castle is at the heart of the intersection. So upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Alice, take this communicator with you. No. I don't wanna. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Okay. Sure, I'll do all the work, as usual. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. Oh, no, nay, nay, nay. I am taking none of you. I will take Sphene, and that's it. I am only taking Sphene. You hear me? Only Sphene. I kind of want to switch outfits for this to this because we're going to Alexandria, even if it's the past. Or maybe we're going to Alexandria? I don't fucking know. I don't know where we're going. No, not that one. This one? I don't remember how to play this game. Me playing healer in hindsight probably is a bad idea. Unless they have me escape a police chase. Maybe. Maybe. Kinda cool.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
ASMR? That was a mistake. This is like riding a bike, yo. I know exactly what I'm doing. My fingers knew what buttons to hit before I knew what buttons to hit, bro.
There should be an access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening. I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
It's a fucking giant beetle. Nice, I get to kill a beetle. In all the good ways. Hurt his little feet. Why is Beetle so loud for him? Oops, I didn't do that one correctly. Let's pretend I did. Good night, Teshi.
access hatch and head inside.
We just beat Beetle's ass.
Everkeep's construction was apparently a constant battle against the rising water level. Even during the war, the people labored to maintain the castle. It meant a lot to them. It's upsetting to think that preservation's terminal is in this place.
Hold on. Someone's jammed communications. Step alert.
These are neck wristbands, wristband, wing. I don't need any of these things. What am I gonna do with them? Sell them.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Haha, he knows I came. Just taking so much damage because they're not even trying to dodge things. I hate them. They fucking horrible. Someone's gonna breathe at them wrong and they're gonna die. My god, they have 5 bone stacks now. Oh my god. It hurts. It hurts. They won't survive the next thing that hits them, which is concerning. We need to kill this.
That was hardly a challenge, I see.
Yes, it was,
You
dude.
will
It
show
was
me
a
more.
challenge.
I bid you press on.
What the fuck happened to my house?
You
Why is
are
everything
untroubled thus
weird?
far, but I have something that may test you yet. We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
Okay.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls.
Always an AoE first. Always.
How will you handle this? Let us introduce more weaponry.
What the fuck is all this shit? Mother? Okay.
Let us see what this yields.
These guys are not capable of dodging.
Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability.
Okay. That's fine. Oh shit. That's gonna explode.
Still alive. How unfortunate. For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Well, I'm not here to save you trouble, my guy. I'm here to save your life.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Five point stacks again, bro. That was painful. That was painful. I'm amazing. I'm clutch. Just tell
That
everybody.
will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
I give none of you commendations. None of you get them. Kidding. Kidding.
Calyx was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts.
I mean, we.
Who knows what else he might have in store? From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
This doesn't feel like a we. This feels like a me.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train. You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away. As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could. My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
Sven.
Ah, forgive me. 'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go? Do you know, Sven?
Uh-oh. We lost her in 10 seconds. How did we lose her in 10 seconds? Who knows? But we did.
What?
Wooklamot, you looked away for a second, man. Like, you were back there with her. Why were you not with her? My god, it's Wooklamot's fault. I'm blaming her for it.
What? What happened?
Oh, thank God. Never mind. Thank God.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company. So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities. So I shall try something else.
The fuck?
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data. Attaining a precise measure of your strength, that is the most expeditious way.
So this is probably the trial,
To reclaim
and
the
I'm just
key
gonna
to which you
summon
so
7
stubbornly
of my
cling.
friends real quick. Give me 1 sec.
Ah, noble
You said
Zelenia,
anything,
dashing
right?
as ever.
You said anything at my
These
disposal,
villains
right?
mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you. What? This machine is Zelenia.
Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
Damn, she pissed.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor. If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Hold up while I summon 7 of my friends, because you told me I could use anything at my disposal, and that includes, but is not limited to, this crystal that summons 7 of my friends.
There it is.
He just wants to test my fighting skills, so I summoned 7 other people to ruin it for him. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. Oh yeah? I'm gonna blow bubbles on her. That's a big sword.
I am Zelenia Trianta Philly, Royal
Triantafili.
Knight of Alexandria, and
Triantafili.
sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Triantaphily. Wow.
Upon my blade, I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
It's like a ow.
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
It's ice. Okay, that's a spread the fucking love of everybody, and then ice. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sure. This will be an in then an out. If that makes sense. No, this is an in and then. Okay,
Fall!
That her blade work should be recreated
This is like
so faithfully.
fully televised. This entire fight.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar! Fall!
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show
Oh my
you
god,
the
I'm
soul
partying.
of
Love
a
you
royal
so
knight!
much. Oh my god. Amazing. Cheesecake.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Oh, what a pretty spell.
No more games!
Quickly! Away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic! Be on your guard!
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
That's less than ideal. No. I was not paying attention to that. Or that.
Taste my steel!
I think we're gonna wipe. I think we're gonna wipe. It's a thought. Maybe not.
There is no escape! Surge!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Have at you!
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet...
I have pledged my life to the kingdom. My resolve shall never waver.
Nana, who's she? I don't know her.
I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
My steel! Rage and royal!
quite. Kind of like that.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Wow.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a
We
boon.
already went through why this is a bad thing in Endwalker. Like, trying to live forever is a bad thing.
Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
What if I just don't take it with me? Selenia was kind, but she could be stern. A pillar of strength when I ascended to the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, but she buoyed my spirit whenever threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done far more for me than you could know. Thank you, Alice.
Selenia,
Nice.
it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
course Wooklamot's here, ruining the scene. Bitch.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
The simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I am certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Sure, I'll do all the dirty work, yet again. God forbid any of you make a phone call. Okay? No? Alice, this is a surprise. Has Wooklamot gotten into trouble again? Well, No, she's annoying the fuck out of me, though. I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I don't want to go into the obvious traps, Erenville. I don't want to. Wooklamot keeps walking me into them. Oh my god, I just realized. Wooklamot is like Fable. Except I like Fable. But they're the same. Holy shit. I'm on the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiment. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. It has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Alright.
Oh yeah, so much money.
Dennis, thank you so much for your Prime for 4 months. Yes, hello. Alice? For you to call out of the blue, is something wrong? What? I'm being forced to do this. What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come. Why are you so needy, Alice? I can't... Oh my god. Every expansion, she does this to me, dude. You're so freaking needy. This is the worst friendship. What the fuck, man? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. Then why are you bitching at me? Why is this my fault? Porksy Queen? I am pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milo shortly and see how he's responding to his treatment. You've met him before with Yamati, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. My god, I have to make all these fucking phone calls, man. I'm phone girling, no matter what game I play. Oh my god. Ah, exciting timing, my friend. I had a mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they notice that she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been a battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray. Rest up while you can and recover your strength. Don't fucking tell me to rest, because I've played this game and I know that none of you ever let me do it. We had a whole expansion where you kept taunting me with rest and I never got it. It was this one. This expansion. If it isn't Alice, is something the matter? So, preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you're none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've concluded a meeting with Gossan. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to be studying it in earnest as well. Wow, I made all my phone calls! Wow! I deserve an award for that. What did the others have to say, if I may ask? They've finished treating Milos. Well, then we have to go and visit him. Do we? Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was, and I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself, while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Cryle. While everyone's out and about, I'll try and pick up Calix's trail, and I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you! Seems we've all things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calix might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. Nodders. Big nodders. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember it, because I can't ERP in that room, even though it's unlocked, because there's a freaking person in the bed. Priorities, chat. My priorities.